Not yet. Oh gosh. Oh my. The anticipation is killing me. All right. Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. Woo! Let's fire up. We got inflation, we got tariffs, and we got all kinds of crap brewing right across the hill. There's like a storm coming. And it's interesting. I gotta be honest with you, I got all kinds of data for you. It's like real smart stuff. But for a second, just bear with me. You know, when I was working as a firefighter, we had this term, daddy don't spank. And what it meant was that the chiefs, the people that were paid to do things, you know, disciplinary actions, lead, things like that, they're like, we don't want to do that. We just want to be like you guys, but get paid more and tell you what to do. It was like, it was a supervisor, or I mean, 10 supervisors at Caltrans, you know, sitting around with shovels staring at the one dude working. That's seriously, that's what it was. Well, anyway, daddy don't spank. Well, what happens was when there is no disciplinary actions for people that, you know, get out of line, they get out of line a little bit more and a little bit more until before you know it, they're complete dirt bags. And that's why we would always say, oh, look, daddy don't spank. This is what happens. Well, for the last 4 years, daddy hasn't spanked. That's right. We've had an El Presidente that spends more time eating ice cream, having kids rub his hairy legs, and being on vacation than actually writing laws. As a matter of fact, they just found out that we think all of the signatures were faked. Woo! This is really happening. Well, now you got a daddy that spanks. And he's coming in going, you guys are bad actors and we're going to get rid of you. We're going to fire you. You fired. And we're going to shake things up. And what is happening right now with the economy is daddy's got to let everybody know, no, a recession is actually 2 or more quarters of downward trending earnings. Am I the only one that knows that? This is what I'm sure Trump thinks, because the last president got everyone thinking everything is awesome when it really isn't, right? So we've got inflation numbers that are dropping, and there are some people out there, and I'm going to be honest with you, I think they're very foolish people. I'll try and be very nice and cordial. Type 1 if you think they're foolish, if you think that inflation's actually coming down. No, what's actually happening, and this is it. It's like here's inflation breakdown for February 2025, and look at the packs of eggs. Oh, look, it's a sale price for $20 and 99 cents. It's on sale. But the inflation numbers coming down. That's actually not true. What's happening is we are now entering a specific part of deflation where people stop spending money on crap they don't need, and the stuff they do need is skyrocketing in price. Okay, but there are some people out there that are pretty foolish, and they think that just because they say inflation numbers comes down, that all things are coming down. Okay, all right, so let's dive right in. Now, first, I want to explain something to you. The stocks, they're not doing so well. As of right now, the Dow is dropping 300 points. The S&P just went negative, just a little though, by 16 points. The Nasdaq's doing very nicely, 36 points up, not. And the Russell and VIX are down. Okay, so the stock market, no bueno. But you know we're not actually entering a crash until you see these numbers. See how they're all green right now? This is the bond numbers. When they go red, that's when things are getting exciting, okay? Because right now, the 10-year bond is going up, which means mortgage rates are going to tick up a little bit. Oh, yeah, flash sale down below. Mortgage Master, how did I name those? Mortgage Master and Investor Mortgage Pro. There we go. Those 2 courses, I'm not joking, for that price, you will get back over 10 times how much you paid for that in your next mortgage or refi, all right? Because I teach you how to make money by saving money. All right, so right now, Canada to impose 25% retaliatory tariffs on more than 20 billion worth of U.S. goods. You know what's really cool about Canada? They're funny. Oh, here, real quick. There are a lot of people that are from Canada in this channel, and I love them, all right? But I don't like Trudeau. I don't like that you are having to do everything the King of England says. I'd love to see if you were a sovereign nation and you could vote in your leaders and you could have 30-year mortgages and you could have lower. Just type Canada if you're from Canada below. And I'm serious. I love you guys. I've been to Canada. I freaking think Canadians are awesome. But I'd love it to see if you could have lower taxes. I'd love to see if you could have more freedom. But you know what's funny about Canadians? You know, the first thing they say when I say all this, they say, well, you don't have socialized medicine. I gotta be honest with you, last time I checked, we were doing just fine. I like my freedom more than I love socialized medicine. How'd that work out during the flu? All right, let's do this. Canada wants to retaliate, but they don't have the firepower. I'll give you an example. This energy situation, they are selling energy. I love it when the people high up in Canada are sitting there and saying, we don't want to cut off the energy. We love giving America the energy. You're not giving it to us, you're selling it to us. It's business. I mean, we love selling it to us. Oh yeah, we love selling it to you. We want to sell you more because we need money. We want to sell you more. Well, don't make us turn it off. Well, you just sort of screwed yourself up. See, when a leader sits there and says, I want to sell you more, but I'm going to cut it off. You know, Donald Trump sitting back and the ninja's going, well, you already sort of showed your hand. You're the worst poker player ever. We're not going to need your power. See, the reason why we're buying power from Canada is because it's cheaper than making it ourselves. Okay, we can make it ourselves. And if you think about it, like New York, one of the just craziest states in the world. Guys, type 2 if you think, no, just type NY is crazy if you think New York is crazy. Matter of fact, most people in New York still can't even buy crypto because they're being held down so bad. They're so liberal. They're so insane. You think California's cray-cray? You ain't seen nothing yet. Go check out the Statue of Liberty and just walk around and just bring it all in. Just let New York come to you and it'll smell like a cesspot of liberalism. But my point being is that it's because they don't have a lot of power plants up there. And if they were to pop some in, nuclear, they would be crushing it. All right. Now, the cool thing is this is one of those times in life where you get smacked upside the head with inflation or just higher costs. And you go, oh, man, maybe we should be doing something. Right. This is the truth. So Canada imposing these 25% retaliatory tariffs, I don't think are going to end well. They said right here, this is in retaliation for the Trump administration steel and aluminum duties that took effect overnight. Those were like 50% last time I checked. These new tariffs cover steel and aluminum as well as other U.S. goods, including computers, sports equipment, and cast iron products. Canadian Minister Dominic LeBlanc said. So fancy. LeBlanc. Sorry, I'm a little slap happy. I got a lot of sleep last night. All right, so look, this is what we got going on. The cool thing is, if Canada doesn't buy our crap, you know what happens? Well, we got to sell our crap somewhere. So we sell it in America. What happens to the prices of real things? They go down. It's true. They go down. You know, I love how Trump is gently letting everyone know, you know, it was a beautiful economy. When I was the president in 2016, it was beautiful, like the most beautiful economy we'd ever seen. But now, not so good, not so good. You know, the last 4 years, it's been a whirlwind. You know, I'll just say the least. Whirlwind under Sleepy Joe, sleeping at the helm, and just let that inflation go way too high. Now we got to bring it back. We got to bring it back, but it's going to be for the good of America. It's going to be for the good. And you're going to see it go down, but there's going to be some pain. There's going to be some pain. There's always pain. It's always darkest before the dawn. Okay, so check this out. This is the inflation breakdown. This is out of CNBC, so you know this crap's correct. Sense the sarcasm. So here's the inflation breakdown for February of 2025 in one chart. The consumer price index rose 2.8% in February from 12 months earlier. This is a deceleration. Oh, that's right. It's still going up. It's still up. Okay. It rose, but it's down. Do you guys get it? Do you get it? It rose, but it's down. Steel and aluminum tariffs took effect Wednesday. Economists fear that an escalating trade war could stall or reverse progress on inflation. That's not true. Eggs saw by far the highest inflation rate among other categories in February. You want to know why? Do you want to know why these are so expensive? It's because the government told you there's a bird flu going on and they had to kill a bunch of chickens. I got to be honest with you. I don't feel so positive when the government comes out and says, oh yeah, they all got flu, we got to kill them. Hey, wait a minute, what else are you doing? Weren't you busy burning down cattle ranches and beef processing plants too a couple years ago? See, this last 4 years has been an incredible moment where you get to see, like, wait a minute, why is it all the solid protein in the world being destroyed? Eggs, chicken, beef, and then you want to sell us fake grass hamburgers made out of crap, out of gelatin. See, I really do believe that there has been a conspiracy to change the way people eat so that they are weak-minded. Do you guys agree? Type yes or no if you agree with that. When you eat solid protein, you can do anything. Real meat, right? Steak. Did someone say steak? Sorry, I had to. But my point being is that you think differently. There's actually a Bible verse about it, that the meat eaters are not allowed to mock the plant eaters for being weak. And the plant eaters are not allowed to mock the meat eaters because they can eat anything. I just pissed off a bunch of religious people. All right, here we go. Let them just do their thing. It makes them feel good. All right, it says here, inflation receded in February on the back of easing price pressures for consumer staples like gasoline, groceries, and housing. Well, wait a minute. Housing's going down? It's weird. Amid worries that President Trump's tariff policies could stall. Oh, this is almost like propaganda. The consumer price index rose 2.8% for the 12 months ended February. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported Wednesday, and that's down from 3% last month. The deceleration is encouraging after the fears in recent months that inflation had become, you know what, screw it, I can't read this crap. Watch this. I'll bet you Zero Hedge has the real numbers. C-R-O. I'm doing this live, people. Doing it live. Oh, here we go. First story. Core consumer price inflation slowest in 4 years as energy and airfare costs tumble. Well, why is energy and airfare costs tumbling? Oh, that's right, because people are too busy feeding themselves. They don't got money to go fly to Jamaica. I'm not going back to Jamaica ever again. I gotta be honest with you. All right, and they don't got money to drive their overpriced RV to Zion. Pew pew. All right. Says here, with 4 times as many data points skewing towards higher February consumer prices than lower ones, whisper numbers into this morning's CPI print were to the upside. It says here, however, headline and core CPI both printed below expectations, which dragged the headline CPI down to a positive 2.8%. Says the index for shelter rose 0.3% in February, accounting for nearly half of the monthly all items increase. The shelter increase was particularly offset by a 4% decrease in the index for airline fares and a 1% decline in the index for gasoline. So I want you to understand these prices are going down because there's excess supply, because people are becoming more and more broke. They are losing jobs. They are not paying their credit cards now on time. You're going to see, you remember we've been talking about it, but it doesn't happen in one day. The roller coaster going over the tippy top and going down, where now everybody's facing downwards. And the people in the back were like, woo, we're going up. Hey, this is a beautiful view up here. And now they're like, oh crap, there's another side to this. And so the whole roller coaster, now the back people are in the back going, oh crap, we're screwed. And now I know why everyone was screaming in front of me. And they're all going down, and we're all going down together. Isn't that nice? This is nice. So this is the whole point of my story. Y'all have been buying gold, buying silver. Those are doing good today. Buying crypto. I still expect more of a drop. Okay. I'm just saying, that's why I'm not getting all crazy on crypto. And, but don't worry. There's a rabbit. He's going to be pulled out of the hat soon. Not soon. I can't say soon because everyone thinks it's like in an hour. What I mean is like in a week or so. And then you're going to see it little pop. And And we know that the stocks aren't crashing. We're not truly a crash until bond yields start dropping because people are scared and they're running to the bond man going, bond man, please help me. I just want a little bit of money, not a lot. That's what they sound like when they freak out in Wall Street. So, hey, I hope you got something from this. If it was cool, leave a nice comment. If it wasn't, well, I could pin you to the top. All right. With that being said, the Economic Ninja. Wait, hold on. Some of you already left. That mortgage class is on sale if you want it. If not, no worries. Economic Ninja is out.